Today we are going to very deeply dive into a value equation breakdown and actually how it works. I know perspective and how you can actually use it in today's world and how you can apply to your digital sales. And I'm going to show you something that will change how you think about selling at all. And you don't need any tactics, any scripts. You just need to be yourself, to be an authentic. This is an actual math, the equation that runs behind every single purchase decision your customer makes. Here's the thing: most people have never seen this, or they've seen it and have ignored it because it feels too academic, because it looks like a fucking formula, okay, for example. But once you understand the equation, you will never look at your offer same way again. And as I already covered, the offer is one of the most important things, one of the most leverageable thing in your business is an offer. So if you have a good offer, that means basically you're halfway there and you will sell a lot. We will exactly see where it's breaking once we'll break down this whole equation, and you will see why people are not buying even though you are having a great product with a great price. And great product, for example, and plus good price doesn't always mean that you have a good offer, because offer actually consists of actual value that you have to give to your potential prospect, right? And value breaks down to an equation formula. This is the value equation formula that equals dream outcome multiplied on perceived likelihood divided on time delay and effort. And I'm just gonna explain you even easier that though there are two simple rules for this formula. One rule is that whatever you have on top, you have to increase those. The bigger those are, the more valuable your offer feels, such as dream outcome and perceived likelihood. And the bottom two layers, you have to decrease those. The smaller those are, the more valuable your offer feels. So basically, if you master them and find the balance here, you are getting a perfect value, which we are going to cover now. Each step, what each step says, how you can apply to this formula, and how you can maximize your results. So let's start with a dream outcome. Dream outcome always means what they actually want, and not what you are selling, what they want. Usually people, when they sell, they always concentrate on what they're selling, but this is not the true. And let's break this down with simple examples, and I'm going to explain you here more as well. Here's the mistake, as I told you. I see every service provider, they talk about their processes, their method, their system. I build your funnel, for example. I run your ad, I'll manage your social media. This is not a dream outcome that people are looking for, okay? This is a mechanism, this is a vehicle that you are offering. The dream outcome is what's on other side, and on other side is what they want, okay? So let's break this down. Simple example on high-end premium services, okay? So they came to us saying we need more followers, for example, and we need better content, which is obviously they think they need, but this is not what actually they want, and that's not their dream outcome as well. We should not identify as their dream outcome. They thought they needed that, but it's not what they actually need to have a successful business, all right? And you as a marketer or service provider, this is how we position this sort of request from a potential customer. What they actually was that they want more consistent bookings, they want more consultations, they don't want to chase clients, they want more inbound leads, they want those leads to be pre-sold and ready to pay and doesn't have any problem about the price, and basically they want a smooth process, okay? They just by content or some other stuff, but actually they need a perfect, perfect mechanism, a perfect like offer that handles all that. That's a dream outcome. The followers, the content is just a tool to get us there. Okay, we stopped talking about content strategy and we started talking about booking machine, a actually that formula that we are going through works on nurturing the clients, and it helps people to be convinced that you are the person that they want to work with. And we are going to cover this on another step of the formula, another like variable of the formula. And another example is on car dealership. This one is much more easier. They said that we need better ads. They just came to us and they say like, we need better ads. And I know a lot of clients come to us and usually they say, we need better ads. Okay, I understand you need better ads, but this means that they think that 90% of their business success is based on their ads, which is not true, obviously. So we always try to explain them that it's not about your ads, it's about how you position yourself, okay? Now, what they actually wanted was dealers calling them, buyers walking pre-sold, from basically and thinking about this business is the place where they want to do the business and negotiating, and they wanted that they do not negotiate on price with the clients actually, and they wanted a fast moving inventory because eventually this is the only thing they always want. All the businesses want this, and that's a dream outcome. Okay, this is what they are looking. So you have to understand that there's two positions. One is what they say, okay. One is what they say, and another thing. What's wrong with need, and you have to identify that what they actually need. You are selling something, you are selling services, you are selling products. You have to understand and start looking from that lenses, okay. As are just a delivery system in this case, okay. What they are selling is a completely different business. And now nobody pays premium for any funnel building, okay? Nobody pays premium for any ad management because you can easily source that for $50 on Fiverr, or you can definitely find a guy for $100 or $50 who will for example, manage your ads or like build a small funnel for you. This is not a brainer. With AI, you can do this in 5 minutes. They pay premium for clients who come pre-sold and wire money before even first call. This is what actually people came from. This is what actually you have to focus on. This is what you have to sell as a dream outcome. They pay for transformation for the life on another side. They pay you that they understand that the problem where they're on A point and they want to go on B, and you want to sell how they're going to feel on B point, that clients are just going to throw money at them. The bigger you're paying the dream outcome, this is very important, the more they are willing to pay you, okay? They will get results with you. And this is where everyone breaks it. This part nobody commits seriously, and I totally understand because this part needs a lot of work. You can have greatest offer in the world, okay? You proven results, testimonials, case studies, but if person is looking at your content and doesn't believe it will work for their situation, they will not buy from you, okay? If they do not see themselves and see you as a problem solver of their like problem that they are facing, nothing's going to change. And let's bring a very simple example of two agencies. Okay, one agency, for example, is going to be our actual competitor on the market, because it's reality. This is how we position ourselves. And agency B is going to be my marketing agency that operates the exact way here as it's written here. So let's dive in agency A offer. Agency A has a website, runs ads on a landing page, has one discovery call, and maybe even one testimonial to drive their clients and to help them show that these are the agency that your business is going to thrive. And on the other side, this is my agency where You watched 10 YouTube videos of ours. You've seen our case study breakdowns. You've seen every detailed workflow of our clients. You've seen the screenshots of our clients on Instagram. You've been in our DMs ecosystem. You follow us on social medias. You subscribe to our YouTube channel, so on and so on. Which agency is going to be chosen by, because this is my agency, I'm really objective right here, and you are just going to understand this as well, that more you show them that you are the right person to work with, the more they are going to choose you. This is the same offer, okay? You have to make them believe that you are the one who is going to solve their problems. Now let's dive to a lower part of this equation, and let's start with time delay. Time delay is pretty simple, and this means how long until your prospects, your clients are going to get results. To even break it down more, this is like if you sell a service, for example, how long does it take them to get actually results? So if you sell a product, for example, how long it will take them to be delivered to them? Like, for example, Amazon decreased the time delays with Prime. Eventually, it was made for that the faster delivery, the higher conversion rate, because people doesn't like to wait. They are impatient, okay? And we are going to go through this, okay? Faster always equals more valuable. Results in 30 days beats results in 6 months. First leads in 2 weeks beats eventually you'll see return on your investment, and just like telling them, oh yeah, you're gonna see your return on investment as soon as possible, 2 months or something like that. Obviously, the more specific you are with your timeline, wait is a they doubt. They doubt that you are going to be the one who is going to deliver to them. And they wonder if they made it right choice. And they're always going to think that. So faster always means valuable, and this is why you have to always decrease them for them. And let's dive a real example again from my agency. We have 2 ways you'll start seeing consistent results. This is the pitch 1, and then pitch B. We launch your first campaign in 7 days. You'll have leads in your inbox by day 10. Then we build up from there. Okay, same work, same deliverables, same agency pitch as I told you, but different time positioning. Okay, pitch B converts better every time, and you understand already why, right? Because we are pretty much telling them that this is going to be on day 10, you are going to have full results, okay? And months 4, people are getting scared and they jump off. And we actually tested that. Obviously, it made sense for us from the beginning, but we wanted to test this on our ICP, and it really works without any doubts. But yeah, the faster equals more valuable. And now we jump on the effort. This is the last part of this equation. And effort is how much work they have to do. Done for you beats done with you, and done with you beats DIY, for example, right? The last one as well, and make sure that they do not move their finger and we do everything for them, okay? And let's do a real client example. I had a client who was selling a consulting package. He had a good offer, fair price. As I told you, this too doesn't mean that you are selling good, but it was not converting, and his basically consulting package looks like this. So this is the final simplified version of it, obviously, but it looks like this. They had to fill out the 30 question intake form, then watch 90 minutes of onboarding the Oasis, then schedule 4 separate calls across 2 weeks themselves, prepare work, which they don't want to do, obviously. They want effortless, they want to fly in the clouds, and you have to sell them to that. You don't have to be a pain in the ass and send them a problem. This is a high effort, and high effort kills perceived value. And let's dive to a different angle of this example. Effort to buy. If someone has to book a call, wait 5 days, do the call, wait for proposal, review proposal, book another call, then pay, that's a high effort just to give you money, okay? It's too hard, people doesn't want to do that. Best service providers I know, they made it stupid easy to buy. They have a clear offer. So think smart. Every time you add friction, you kill value. Every time you remove friction, you add value. So this is very, very important. So let's put it all together, those 4 components. Let's go back to this simple formula. So value equals dream outcome multiplied on perceived likelihood, and this divided on time delay multiplied on effort. Most service providers obsess their dream outcome. Okay, I just want to underline that. They tweak their offer, they add bonuses, they rewrite the sales page, but ignore the other 3 variables. And you have to understand, this is what I see most service providers are breaking. Okay, this is one of the examples, my perspective. There are many different ways how you can go here, but this is exactly one of the ways most of businesses do. Most of businesses who are between 100 and 115K. Dream outcome, usually they have a real skill, real offer to value, a real product that solves a problem. Perceived likelihood, they have 0, they have no content, no proof, no ecosystems, nobody trusts them, and they are just like commodity selling. They have time delay too slow, no quick wins, client has to wait months, effort is too high, client has to do too much work or has to go to so much final processes to eventually place an order. This creates friction to buy. Too much friction means low results. And actually, let's go and fix this. So first of all, to fix that, you don't need to have a better offer, you need a better infrastructure. Okay, build an ecosystem that increases perceived likelihood, stack proof that makes them believe that you are the right person they want to buy service or product of your services, maybe sending the pre-recorded videos right away they purchase, so on and so on, and remove friction that creates effort that has a real leverage on. This is what I call a digital ecosystem architecture. This is an infrastructure that makes equation work perfect. Here's what I want you to take away from this video, all right? Your offer probably is not a problem. The problem is in your equation. And there are some parts probably missing and you have to find the gap and fill it out. And the equation is fixed by an infrastructure, by ecosystem, by proof, by systems, by reducing friction everywhere. As I told you, you have to analyze it fully and find the gap and fill it out. And this is what I do. I build digital ecosystems that make equation work for service providers. If you want to go deeper to actually build the infrastructure, how to stack proof, how to create an ecosystem that pre-sells for you, I'm going to put a link in description for you, or just DM me on my Instagram account. You can find the link in my description as well. DM me value and I'll send you a full breakdown of this, and eventually we are going to work together. And that's it. See you in the next one. Peace out.